Hello children, how do you do? Hope that all of you are keeping well. Okay, so children, yesterday we have seen about direct into indirect, and in that we have seen how assertive sentences are changed into indirect. So we have seen so many rules about it. Hope that you have learned it. If you haven't learned, please learn it. Otherwise, you will get mixed up everything. Okay. So today we are going to see about imperative sentences. Yesterday we have seen assertive sentences. Today we will see how imperative sentences are changed from direct into indirect. Now, what is an imperative sentence? It can be an order, a request, an advice, a prohibition, suggestion. All these are known as imperative sentence, and we know that imperative sentence also ends with a full stop. So these are the things: order, request, advice. Okay. Now we remember reporting verb. What is a reporting verb? I'll say once again. Reporting verb is a said. Okay, before the inverted commas, the verb which comes is known as the reporting verb. Then reported speech is inside the quotation mark. Whatever is inside the quotation mark, that is known as reported speech. Then verb of the reported speech is inside the sentence of the reported speech. There is a verb that is known as the verb of the reported speech. Once again, reporting verb is, for example, said. Reported speech is, for example, stand up on the bench. And verb of the reported speech is stand. Okay. Now, here I have given you an example of the direct speech in the imperative sentence. You see here, the teacher said, stand up on the bench. So this is an order. This is an order. So said is past tense. Said is past tense. Remember that. Now what you have to remember is that you have to use the word. You know, usually these things are. I'm sorry. You have to. Sorry, children. The teacher said stand up on the bench. So how we change it into indirect speech? It is the teacher ordered. Said means it is an order. Ordered me to stand up. We don't, after using order, we don't use the word to. Okay. After using the word order, we don't use the word to. Means immediately after, because if there is an object. If there is an object. So the teacher ordered me. Ordered to me, we don't say ordered me. Now, how did we change this? Let us see the rules. First rule. Reporting verb is changed into request, order, pray, beg, command, advise or propose according to the context. If it is an order, you say ordered. If it is a request, you say prayed or begged. Or if it is an order again, you can say command. If it is an advice, you say advised. If it is a proposal or a suggestion, means you say proposed. So, reporting verb. So, reporting verb is changed. Reporting verb is said. So, this said is changed into request, order, pray, beg, command, advise or propose according to the context of the sentence. According to the context of the sentence. Second rule is, so that's why it is said the teacher said. Can it became the teacher ordered. Okay. Now, second one is words like please, kindly, etc. are omitted. So we know that it is a request. Please comes with either maybe begging, praying or requesting. So instead of say words like please, instead of that we use he requested, he begged, like that. Then third one is, fourth one is, sorry, second one is, do not use any conjunction. Use preposition to before the main verb. Don't use the conjunction that. For the assertive sentence we have used that. He said that. But here we don't use the word that. Instead of that, what do? We use the preposition to before the main verb. For example, you see, the teacher ordered me. This stand is the main verb in the reported speech. So, there we say to stand, to sing, to jump, to walk, to. So, before the main verb, you have to use the word to instead of conjunction that. Okay? So, that is the difference. Then, fourth one is, if there is a word don't in the direct speech, if there is a word don't, it will become not to in the indirect speech. It will become not to. Here you see, they said to me, don't speak loudly. Here there is don't. Since don't becomes what? Don't becomes a not to. So how did we do it? They forbade me. Forbade. Don't means forbade. Forbade me to speak loudly. Forbade me to speak loudly. So there is, said to me, don't speak loudly. Now forbade means it is already a negative. That's why forbade me to speak loudly. Otherwise, they asked me or ordered me not to speak loudly. They ordered me not to speak loudly. Don't speak, no, not to speak loudly. Okay, so these are the four main changes, and other changes like in the statements. Which are the changes? Tense change is there, first person, second person, third person changes. Universal truth means what you have to do, all that you have done in the statement. The rest of the rules are like the statements. Otherwise, special rules for these imperative sentences are this. Okay. For example, you see in your grammar book, you take page number 52. There we have examples given. Ramu told his servant, switch off the light before going to bed. Direct speech. So answer is, told becomes a ordered. Ramu ordered his servant because it is a command. Ramu ordered his servant. After that, what should come instead of that? To switch off the light before going to bed. To switch off the light before going to bed. Next one. The king said to the guard, go and bring the thief at once. So it is a command. The king said becomes commanded. Said is past tense, so we say commanded. The king commanded the guard. To the guard we don't say commanded the guard because command is the word. Commanded the guard. Then instead of that we use to. The king commanded the guard to go and bring the thief at once. Next one. The poor man said to the man, have mercy on me. The poor man said, here it is a have mercy means it is a request. So we say the poor man said, so begged. Said is past tense, so we say begged. The man, then instead of that we say use to. The poor man begged the man to have mercy on me becomes a him. Me becomes a him. He said to me, don't listen to this rubbish. So it is an advice. So we say, he advised me not to listen to that rubbish. This becomes a that. That is really remember. Okay. Then we have some worksheets here. There we have for the first one, let me take for you. The policeman said to the woman passenger, give him your name and address. So it is an order. So we will say the policeman, instead of said we say ordered. After order we don't use to. Ordered the woman passenger. Instead of that we use to. To give him her name and address. Your becomes her name and address. Okay. Next one. The little child said, take me to my mother, please. We don't use the word please, remember. So, the little child, it is a request. So, the little child requested to be taken to his mother. My mother becomes his mother. So, the rest of that, you try to write. I will give you the answer afterwards, then check with my answer, okay. Now, let us go to the exclamatory sentences. How to change exclamatory sentences from direct into indirect. You know that exclamatory sentences are expressing joy, sorrow, anger, contempt, surprise, admiration, regret, sadness. All these are the expressions of exclamatory sentences. So, there are rules specially for that. They are, first one is reporting verb is changed into exclaim. Reporting verb is said, no? That said becomes exclaim or shout or scream, etc. according to the context. So we say exclaimed with joy, exclaimed with sorrow, exclaimed with surprise, exclaimed with anger. That is the way we use it. Okay? How do we use? Exclaimed with joy. If it is joyous, exclaimed with joy, or exclaimed with sorrow, or exclaimed with surprise, exclaimed with anger. So exclaimed with regret. All these things. Okay? So first one is this reporting verb said is changed into exclaimed. If it is joy and all, you can add that. Exclaimed or shouted or screamed, etc. Next, the exclamation mark and the interjection alas, hooray, oh, how, etc. is omitted, removed. That means interjection mark. You have the interjection mark that you will remove. Interjection mark here you see, he said, hooray. This is hooray. After hooray there is interjection mark. And then what else you have to remove? In the interjection mark, exclamation mark, and the interjection word alas, hooray, oh, how, etc. All these are removed. We don't use it. Then thirdly, the conjunction that is used. Here we have to use the conjunction that. In the imperative sentence we did not use conjunction that. Instead of that we used to before the main verb. Here we use that before the indirect statement, just like the assertive sentence. Then other changes are like in the statement sentence, assertive sentence. Now examples you see, he said, hooray, we have won the match. Said, past tense. We have won the match. So what do we say? He exclaimed with joy. Hooray shows joy. He exclaimed with joy. After that we have to use the conjunction that. He exclaimed with joy that. We becomes a they. Have one is present perfect. Present perfect becomes a past perfect. So had won the match. Next one. The old man said, alas, my wife is no more. So this is a sorrow. Alas, showing sorrow. So how do we say? The old man exclaimed with sorrow. The old man exclaimed with sorrow. After that, conjunction that. That my wife becomes his wife. Is present tense. Present becomes past. Because here it is said. His wife was no more. Understood? So let us see to the text in page number 55. There examples are given to you. Have a look. Mary cried, oh, how ill I feel. Mary cried, oh, how So here the answer is Mary exclaimed painfully. Use the word painfully. Then a conjunction that I feel. She. How ill I feel. Present tense. Present becomes past. So that she was feeling seriously ill. Next one. What a fine weather it is today, said John. John exclaimed, with joy if you want you can say, John exclaimed that the weather was very fine. This day becomes a that. Today becomes a that day. Today becomes a that day. So remember that exclamatory sentences are changed into statements when it comes here. Next one. He says to me, she says, present tense, how clever you are. So then we say, it is an admiration. So we say, he admires, says, so we say admires. He admires me, don't say to me, admire after admire, don't use to. He admires me, saying that I am very clever. How clever you are becomes a I am very clever. I am very clever. We use the present tense because admires, says. Okay. How kind of you to offer me a lift, said Leela. So said Leela, past tense. So Leela exclaimed gratefully, thankfully. You can say thankfully or gratefully. That it was very kind of him to offer her a lift. Okay. Now change the following sentences into indirect speech. First one I will do for you. Our daughter has not laughed. Has laughed. Which tense? Present continuous. Present perfect. Present perfect. Our daughter has not laughed like this for years, said the woman. How do we say? Start with the woman exclaimed. The woman exclaimed. Then comes the conjunction. That our daughter becomes a their daughter has not laughed becomes a had not laughed like that. Like this becomes a like that for years. Okay. Next one also. The headmaster said, how intelligent she is. Past tense said. So the headmaster exclaimed. Then comes the conjunction that she is becomes a she was. She was very intelligent. Okay. So the next also you do yourself. Afterwards when I give you the answer you can tally it and see whether you have done it properly or not. Okay. Corrections you can make at that time. Bye.